And welcome to Mission Reloaded Gaming. I am Jack, and we are in Starship EVO. It's been very cool. I picked this up over the weekend, and holy crud, have I been enjoying it. First off, you start off in this wonderful little ring world habitat, and near this gas giant, which is right over there. So this is the area you get to play around in, and I've been making a couple of things. Here is a ship that I did not make. It is one that started here, but just look at the level of detail on every little thing. Those of you who love making ships that look pretty, just look at this. Look at that. Those are engines, and all this extra stuff here is just fidgetry that people have put down. You can write in different texts. You can make it look like it's spray painted. You can make it any color. You can make it across blocks. We got angles, we got all sorts of stuff. Look at these pipes and buttons that don't do anything, but they just look cool at the moment. Oh, and there are no landing gear in this game. You make your own. Those are all pieces and pipes. And that's, the freaking paneling from the outside of the ship. So when they fold in, it's smooth. It is gorgeous. Just give you a little bit of what to look forward to here. I'm gonna push that button. And whoop. And it folds in and then up. Yeah, I know. I don't really ever get tired of that. Yeah, so not level, but just look at this level of detail. That's like 4 levels of detail right there. That's not one block. That's a block back there. And then they put grating over it, and there's like 3 different levels of grating here. Pipes, pipe fittings. Oh, it is gorgeous. And then you come in here and there's a bathroom. You can make even toilets. There's even, toilet paper roll, a bed, frosted glass over what looks like the freezer for the refrigerator. That's fantastic. And it tells you information about your ship. Every screen you can easily program. Oh, watch this, watch this. Yeah. So you can raise and lower things. If you have like wings or something you want to go into attack formation, you can set them by yourself or however you want to do that. Fire extinguisher looking thing. This is your core now. This tells you what your ship is or what your entity is. This is one that goes up. You can get those for... Oh, wrong button. You can do that with all your blocks. Turrets. Hovercrafts and spaceships currently. Stations are coming. You have pistons, we have all sorts of cool stuff. One of the coolest things I've seen, if you enjoy StarMade and you enjoy doing all the logic gates, well, here's something that's interesting. Oh, nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Ah, here we are. Logic. All your logic linked together. And then you have this, which is even more logic. I love how they've done it, make it look like server racks. That is so great. More on that in just a minute. So I've been playing around in the game. I have not had enough time here, but I have figured out how to make my own hovercraft. It is freaking cool. It's nifty and it's small. Boop, we're in it, and we want to turn it on, and then we want to up the landing craft stuff. Sweet. And now we're driving. Hold up one second. There, third person view. I'm currently not existing in the game. Apparently I haven't chosen an avatar, and so yeah, it's fun. One other thing I did want to show you is I can look at this hovercraft computer and I can change my height, I can change the dampening, I can change the repulsor strength, and Go upside down now. Yeah, that's a fun thing. And then like auto roll while turning. That's always a fun one. When I start turning, I automatically roll into it, kind of like a motorcycle. I gotta let physics catch up with me. Oh, yeah, physics. So it depends on how you want your hovercraft to fly. If you want it to skim the ground and hop, you can do like I'm doing right now. Whee! Or you make it just float really hard off the ground and have, you know, like much for like larger items and whatnot. So this was my first dive into figuring out the physics of the game. There we go. If you go into that building there, it shows you all the items and how they work. Excuse the dog. So, one other thing I like about StarMade that you don't get in Space Engineers and Empyrean: turrets. And I'm glad to say, turrets still work in this one. They work exactly the way you think in StarMade. Only difference is that how you wire them up. You basically have to grab your link tool, and then essentially you start looking at how things are connected. This is connected to the turret. Your turret thing is now connected to every axis you have, and the gun, which that's just a gun barrel. Oh, that's a laser. You can build very interesting dynamic ones. Even handguns you can build in this game, which I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, there are shields. So, yeah, you can build handguns in this game. This was a utterly crappy one that I figured out, but it's mine at the moment. And so, I went on to start like, alright, can I do turrets? Boop. Oh. Oh, did I undo it? I think I did it. What did I break? Alright, so I'm in the turret, but Let's see, auto fire, minimum fire size, spaceship target none on track. Oh, so there's auto firing and there's tracking and all that stuff like you'd normally think about on StarMade and pretty much all the other games. This you can set it to your primary fire button is the fire button. This doesn't even have to be near where you want to be for the turret to work. However, I'm trying to make this turret work, and it doesn't want to move up and down. For some reason, it's not attached to my current setting. I'll have to figure that out later. Dang it, it was working this morning. So, that's fun. Oh yeah, some of the other cool things. This is I'm testing how to make a cockpit. And so, I have figured out the logic. The logic in this game got me straight into it. Unlike all the other games that have logic in it, where you have to do all the logic gate puzzles on the ground and whatnot. This is just literally, I connected this button to these things right here, and then when I connected it to this, it tells me what offset range, and you got to really fiddle with this a little bit to kind of figure out where your angles start at, because they start at 90 degrees because it's on top of it. So you just got to figure out which way is 180 and which way is 0. And so now I can like click that, and it comes down, and open it again. Oh, yep, open it. Hop in the seat. Now I want to close the canopy. And then I want to get in this and not go anywhere because I have no engines. However, I have buttons all setting up for other things, and these are placeholders you can get as well, so that if you don't know what your buttons are, you want buttons in the future in your cockpits. If you want to make a certain, my thinking is I'm making a generic cockpit that I'd be able to put into anything else I wanted to, like just drop this down, spawn it in, and start building off of it, and have kind of a general button layout that I like. That was my thinking from the beginning. So all these are like placeholders for more logic as I need them. kind of give you guys a little bit of what is possible. This is just a look at this. This is just so pretty. It's got a weird like watercolor paint job feel to everything. Now I want to talk about custom angles. This game allows you to do custom angles, which is one of the biggest selling points ever. Those of you who play in Space Engineers, Empyrean, and StarMade know that these angles are unreal and don't exist ever. That is like a 15% angle, and it's even slanted. That's actually 3 pieces. But yeah. It's just the amount of angles. Blocks do mesh through each other, so you don't have to worry about a lot of this stuff too. All these are individual pieces. This is the cockpit of something I pulled off the workshop. Yeah, I was going to be building this immediately as I figured the game out, but someone beat me to it. I'm probably still going to do my own. Supposedly, these wings twist and fold, so they all fold backwards. So they probably fold this direction and then twist, and they all link that way. But look, you're allowed to do like your own customizations. You're allowed to spray paint your own parts. That's over like 4 parts there. And just the amount of customization is what's great about this. So far, it's all roleplay. There is no universe really to do anything in yet. There is AI in it that works very well. And I'm looking forward to some of their upgrades, or some of their more expansions, and more of their... I'm looking forward to more of the game, because they promise a lot, but just this is where it started off at, is a good spot. This is further than many of the other games have gotten, and I'm looking for more world building now, just because the construction in this game is so easy. I am not afraid of doing logic. Logic is simple. It's going to be a lot more trial and error, but at least it's the same pattern. Link this to this, this to this, and hit a button and see what jankiness happens. It's unlike StarMade, where it can get off timers and whatnot. So far, I haven't seen that happen. I'm just excited until some of the other games get a little bit further along. I'm in this one now for a little while. Going to be building you some cool stuff. That's my plan. Splat the Cat will be here. It'll be great. And yeah, I hope to see you guys around. Whee! Oh god. I regret everything. Oh, yeah, shift is cool. It's like kicks on autopilot. Oh right, there's autopilot this game. I don't know how to set it up yet, but you can make auto docking. All sorts of fun stuff. Like, the amount of abilities to do things in this game are awesome. I'm looking forward to doing them. I have yet to get a whole, like I said, new game. I've read all over the forums. I've been reading all over the Reddit. Not on the Discord yet, but will be soon. All these panels you can color. I actually have not messed with that yet, but there is all sorts of, like, things you could do with stripes and stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's easy. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, and that red line, that's symmetry. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, painting is easy. Oh my god, look at that. Ta-la-da. Ta-da. Let's see, want to put stripes on something? Boop. Ha. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, click and drag and drop. Oh yeah. Let's see. Do it over this window. Oh, that's cool. I wonder where I can make my custom ones. do custom? How do I do custom markings? I've seen custom decals. Vent holes, creased angles, simple hole, bolts, bars. Yeah, you want rivets? We give you rivets, sir. Stripes and colors and coatings and shines. We give you gold sheen. Oh. Ho ho ho. Oh, look at that. That's a good oh, that's great. Boop. Let's give me a gold chair. Nice. And let's see. Steampunk! Oh my god, I'm going steampunk. Oh. Ooh. Why's that one not working? Oh. Oh, apparently I can also color the decals separate of the background. So, color the button. All right, you can color buttons too. I wonder if I can get in here and like. Oh, okay, that's not changeable. But yeah. Join me for more of this fun we're going to be having. Hopefully I will have something better than a fully usable hovercraft at the moment and a crappy gun and just a cockpit sitting around. Little things to work out, but nothing major. I'm not afraid of it. Those of you who've watched my shows, you know I'm afraid of logic. I'm not afraid of this logic. I'm looking forward to having insane machinations that transform into other insane machinations. I'm probably going to see if I can get the Statue of Liberty to come up here with a vacuum and start sucking the air out of this place. So I just wanted to make this a short video. Enjoy the view, guys. This is JackBeFlippen, out.